Welcome to CBS This Morning. We begin with this. U.S. officials are blaming Iran for an attack on Saudi Arabia, but President Trump does seem to be lowering any expectations of a U.S. military response. The president told supporters in New Mexico last night not to panic about oil supplies after the unprecedented attack on Saudi oil facilities. Now, earlier he said he is weighing his options one day after tweeting that the U.S. is, in his words, locked and loaded.
Sources tell CBS News many of the projectiles involved in the weekend attack were fired from Iranian territory. They say at least one missile passed through airspace over Kuwait, a U.S. ally. Weijia Jiang is at the White House. Weijia, how close is the president to making a decision?
Good morning, Anthony. President Trump is not committing to any time frame, but he announced a team led by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will head to Saudi Arabia, and the U.S. is talking to its neighbors in the region as he decides how to respond. And as Gayle just pointed out, yesterday we were right here talking about the president using tough language, military action, but now he is pumping the brakes.
Today, we got a lot of oil, we got a lot of gas.
President Trump downplayed concerns about oil and gas prices while campaigning in New Mexico.
You know, a few years ago, if we had a problem like you saw 2 days ago in the Middle East, we would have been in a panic. Although not if I were your president, we never panic.
Earlier in the day, the president stopped short of blaming Iran for the attacks on 2 Saudi oil plants, but indicated it was likely Iran.
We want to find definitively who did this. Certainly it would look to most like it was Iran.
The president's secretaries of state and defense have both blamed Tehran in tweets, and CBS News has learned U.S. intel officials believe Iran was behind the attack. A Saudi Arabian military spokesman said the weapons are Iranian, but was unclear where the attack originated. As far as a response, everything seems to be on the table. On the one hand, the president practiced restraint.
I don't want war with anybody. I'm somebody that would like not to have war.
On the other, keeping the possibility of using military action open, even suggesting a lethal retaliatory strike would be a proportional response.
I'm not looking to get into new conflict, but sometimes you have to.
This was a very significant attack.
Former CIA acting director Michael Murrow says the U.S. may have little choice.
And it's not only Iran that's under pressure here, but they can put pressure back on us. We have to deter them.
On Capitol Hill, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has requested a briefing for all House members on the bombings, with Democrats urging caution on next steps.
I don't think we need to be the protector of Saudi Arabia.
United Nations inspectors have traveled to Saudi Arabia already to investigate while the U.S. works on declassifying information to share. Meanwhile, Iran continues to deny involvement. Tony, today its supreme leader said there will be no talks with the U.S. on any level.
Weijia Jiang at the White House. Weijia, thank you very much.